What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of In Our House. Actually, welcome back to the 60th episode of In Our House. We are currently recording this right before we go to the gym, so that's why we're wearing our gym stuff. It's back day, so you boys got my oversized tee with my... I meant to grab my stringer, but I only had a tank top, but it's not like I'm going to take my oversized tee off today.
Your stringers should be clean. I haven't worn them.
I didn't find them, so I just put on my tank top.
Your workout clothes is always on the far left side.
Yeah, it's not there. Trust me. And watch, she's going to go and going to find it like within 10 seconds.
Yeah, I have it. I can see it in my head right now.
Yeah, but today's episode is going to be very focused on the questions that you guys asked us because we have like, how many do you have?
Huh?
How many questions?
Oh.
Kevin's like, what? I'm in a podcast? What's going on?
I have maybe 6.
Get your mic a little closer to your mouth, babe.
I think I have 6 questions.
6? So that puts us at 11 questions.
Yikes.
Yeah. So thank you, everybody, for asking those questions. But before we get into that, I want to quickly speak about the movie that we watched the other day. Morbius.
Oh, I'm like, you watched a movie?
I'm not going to lie. I agree with what everybody said. It was a terrible movie.
We've been putting off watching it because we heard how terrible it was. Like, it was so bad that the only exciting part about it was the end credit scene.
Yeah, when they said Spider-Man.
And we're like...
Spoilers. If you're ever going to watch that movie. But
it's the end credit scene, so I guess it doesn't really play with the movie.
Yeah, but the movie honestly was so bad. It was just the transitions were weird. The storyline wasn't really there. It was just kind of like, oh, this
all
is
over
happening
the
now.
place. And I thought they postponed it releasing because they're gonna include Oscorp from Andrew Garfield's world, and then I guess the whole plot twist really confused me, or not the plot twist. The end credit scene threw me off because it's like, how did he get there? And how is he alive? Because I swear he died.
Well, it's also very predictable because if you look at the trailer, one, you already know who the bad guy is. It's his best friend. You find that out in the first 5 minutes of the movie. Mm-hmm. 2, every superhero movie kind of ends the same. He's gonna eventually, the other guy is either gonna die, or the bad guy is either gonna die or get cured. So, I don't know. It was just very anticlimactic. It wasn't that good. The fight scenes were all right, honestly. I mostly like to watch Marvel movies because the fight scenes are pretty cool sometimes and, the CGI, but...
They're just affiliated with Marvel. They aren't...
Yeah, they're just affiliated because it's Sony.
Mm-hmm.
Sony/Marvel. It's like a collab to make it make sense.
Yeah. And
also, I hit officially... I kind of want to talk about this too before we get into the questions. I officially hit 1 year on YouTube for my main channel. I
saw that.
Yeah, it's been crazy. I want to ask...
I feel like it's been way over that, but...
It kind of has, because the 1 year mark was when I posted, I think was October 28th.
Okay.
Something like that. And today is November 18th. So it's been almost a month since it's been a year. But with our whole living situation, I haven't really had time to I've had time to record and stuff, but I felt a little weird recording at everybody else's place just because it's their privacy and I don't want it to go up on the internet if they don't want it to. I recorded I think it was 2 videos at PK's, but that was just in the room, with secluded. A back wall. It'd be nice if I had a green screen to do it, to add cool stuff, but it was kind of secluded. And I thought that the video that I did there was what I spent in a week, and I thought it was going to do really good, but it kind of low-key flopped. And I
forgot about that video
because I really liked the thumbnail. I was so proud of that thumbnail, and I'm like, no, the video didn't do good.
I don't know, maybe because it sounded like you were very serious half the time.
Well, but because at the same time when I was recording it, Gabby was on the other side of the phone trying to sleep. So I was trying not to be loud, and then at the same time Godin was on the other side super pregnant, and I didn't want to speak loud enough in order for her to wake up. So I was just trying to keep it down low, and it didn't turn out as well.
To be
as well
fair,
as I
we don't
wanted.
talk loud enough for them anyways. I think
can
you would have been
talk.
fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can talk pretty loud if I want to, but as you guys can tell, I'm feeling a lot better compared to last episode. I still have a small like sore throat or like throat pain, and then like throughout the night especially my throat starts swelling up and it hurts a lot more. But I wanted to ask you a question about what you thought about me going into YouTube now that it's been kind of like a year. I mean, obviously when I started my YouTube channel, Pablo and I had already started the podcast, but what did you think, what were your thoughts about me like starting up my own YouTube channel and uploading my own videos?
I guess like at first it was like this could be really cool, and then like just the constant like recording at first was like it's really annoying because I'm like, can we live our lives without it being on the internet? Like, is where are we at in this world? Like, but I guess that's where we kind of are in the world. Like everything's kind of on the internet, everything's kind of like out there. And then I got like really like into this place where I'm like, you want to do this, you do it, but I don't want to be like broadcasted like in every video or like feel the need that I have to be in every video. Like I see those couples that do YouTube together and everything. I'm like, nah. Like somebody mentioned to me earlier, like through text, are like, I listen to the podcast, I think you make a better co-host. Sorry, Popsy.
Oh, let's go. We got some competition, Pablo.
But I was like, yeah, it's fun for a couple. For a month that maybe I'll sub in, but I couldn't do this long term. I just like talking like and too
like
I just
you couldn't do like being in the videos long term.
yeah, I couldn't do this like weekly. Like it's just not my passion. And second, it's just like I don't like I don't know, everybody just looking at me and listening to me.
It's not your thing.
Yeah, it's just not my thing. And I'm like, I'll do this because I support you and Pablo and your journey.
Let's go.
So it's like just anything to keep the ball rolling. So
yeah, if you go to the beginning, when I first started uploading YouTube videos on my main channel, you can tell that I think the first video was just me sitting down talking about what I wanted with my YouTube channel. And then it started like you were in the videos every once in a while. And then you got to that point to where like, you know what? I don't think I want to be in the videos because like I record a lot. I record most of my life. Mm-hmm. And I don't want you to feel like you're pressured to be in those videos because if you don't want to be in them, I'm literally not going to force you to be in them. And when you are in them, they are low-key a little better, especially the soccer ones because it's like a challenge thing. But I have done soccer videos solo and those have done well too. But never feel like I'm ever forcing you to be on the videos, babe. Like,
I mean, I know that, but sometimes it's like I want to go do something together and it's like, oh no, we're recording. It's like, no, put the phone away. Like it's date night. Like, you know. So it's like I get sometimes you plan ahead, you're like, oh, we're going here. I want to record this. And I'm like, okay.
Well, that's why I try to like do my best to plan my videos ahead. Yeah. That way it's not like, oh, we wanted a date night tonight. Actually, let's record.
Mm-hmm. So like, it's not let's do this date night video, and it's like the whole like date night kind of revolves around this video, and I'm like not enjoying it as much. I know you do, but it's like me, I'm like, here we are.
Yeah, but I really like it. I honestly I did a video of an apartment tour, and in the apartment tour video, it should be coming out later this week. In the apartment tour video, I talked about my 1 year and all that stuff, and I kind of want to talk about it on here a little. But when I first started, I had originally set some goals for myself, and I posted it on my Instagram story. Mm-hmm. And one of them was for like the first year YouTube goals: reach 100 subscribers, reach 1,000 views on a long form video, not like a YouTube short, like a long form video, and make videos I love. I checked make videos I love like 2 months in. I'm like, I love this shit. Like, this is so fun.
Yeah.
And then oh my God, when I first started, it was just us two watching. I'm like, no, but I didn't look at it like, oh, nobody's watching my stuff. I hate this. I'm like, I was just uploading to upload. It was really fun.
Yeah. I know at first it's like you didn't want to tell anybody because you're like, where can I go with this? Like, if I don't tell anybody. But then, like, we told one person, Mari. And then it kind of eventually just, I don't know if we just told everybody or if it just came out on the podcast and then everybody knew. Or if once you posted it on the podcast, like you started posting on your social media, I got a YouTube account. I can't remember exactly how it played out, but whatever order it came out, it was just like suddenly we got like 20 followers, and then like you got like followers other than like our family, and you're like, whoa, where are all these followers coming from?
So naturally, like, because like Gabby said, when I posted, I never told anybody that I had a YouTube channel. I went a good, I think 9 or 10 videos without telling anybody.
And I remember one time one of your videos got like a view other than us, and you're like,
yeah, it had 3 views instead of 2 because it was usually me and Gabby just watching it, and it got another one. And I asked her, I'm like, did you watch it again? She's like, no. And I'm like, somebody watched it. But naturally, when I posted that I had told everybody that I had finally had a YouTube channel, which go check out the episode. It's actually on the podcast too. When I told Pablo, episode like, I think it was
episode like
9.
Exactly like a year ago, because I'm pretty sure you told him like around Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was episode 9. I remember at the top of my head because I couldn't wait till episode 10. I had to tell him episode 9. So episode 9 of the podcast, go check it out. Where I told Pablo I had a YouTube channel.
It was blowing out cold air.
And what was I saying? Oh, but naturally, you automatically gain some subscribers when you like post it on social media. Be like, oh, I have a YouTube channel. It's like, oh, cool. Like family starts subscribing, and then like a couple like weeks, or I think it was a month later, I started getting just like actual traction on like some videos, to where like if you look at like the video analytics, there's like an actual like slope just going up rather than like a spike from posting it on social media and then the next day nobody really watches it, or like a couple people do. And I remember how I felt the first time that I saw that like other people were watching it, and that was when we were posting, or I was posting soccer videos, and I specifically remember the video that started popping off, and it was the video we did with Andy and Alma over at that soccer field we got kicked out of. Yeah. So that one was the first one to get, I think, like 200 views. And I was freaking out. And then I remember when it first started picking up, that day I had a video scheduled to go out, and it was the power shot challenge with me and Pablo. And I was like Googling it and everything. I'm like, does posting a video while another video is getting traction affect the other video? And it said no, that it didn't. I'm like, okay. And it was at night, and I think I posted it at like 6. I posted it, put my phone down, we went to bed. I woke up the next morning, it was at like 1.2 thousand views, and I was fucking freaking out. I'm like, what the hell?
I think you woke up first, and then you're like freaking out, and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, I think I woke you up, right?
Yeah.
And then I had like 30 more subscribers just from that one video, and I was like, these are like people I don't know. And then I had some comments on there, and I'm like, these are people I don't know.
And then, like, when you got your first, like, person to message you,
oh, yeah, I had somebody reach out to me to my Instagram from my YouTube channel, telling me, because I usually, at the end of my videos, ask them if they have any video suggestions, and leave it down in the comments. And this subscriber personally, that feels weird to say, this subscriber personally reached out to me through Instagram and told me, like, his video ideas. And I was like, oh, bet, that's cool. So, like, they sent me the message, and I'm like, is this real? Like, is this a scam or like whatever? Because from posting social media, you usually get like a bunch of like scam traction and all that. Yeah. But like he was serious, and he was like telling me like the videos that he's watching and all that. And I'm like, oh snap! Like this is an actual subscriber. Like this is nuts. I was freaking out that day too. But I'm currently blessed and happy that I've gotten the success that I've had so far through YouTube, especially through the 1 year. Honestly, I never thought I'd even get 100 subscribers, because I was stuck. Well, I was growing very slowly when I first started, because I never told anybody. But after that, like, it started picking up a little, and now I'm at 1,256.
I mean, it helped too that you stayed consistent with it. Even like on days you're like, I don't know what to do. Like, I give you pretty good ideas.
She does give me a lot of ideas.
Like, I'm a creative person, but actually like going through with it, like, like, he wants me to do like a Instagram page with like coffee and everything, but it's like, that's something I enjoy, and I just don't enjoy filming, so I'm like, I'm not gonna add that on top of it. It's like, I have like, if anybody wants my recipes, I would just give it to them. Like, I'll just share, oh, I follow this person.
Not girl, you gotta sell those.
Or it's like, I just, like, yeah, it'd be cool to gain some traction, maybe gain some followers. Eventually, maybe, oh, wow, I'm getting money because I have X amount of subscribers or X amount of followers. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, that's just not my passion. I wouldn't want to feel obligated to add that on top when I have my other passions. So, yeah. I mean, I know you'd edit everything, but I feel like I just really wouldn't care about, like, oh, I have this follower. I have this, I have that. So, it's just not my...
That's just not your thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like you were saying, consistency is what's actually really helped me the most, because I think I've only missed 1 week, or I think 2 weeks of like posting, because I've posted every week since. But yeah, it's like, consistency is the best way to grow your channel. Good content, obviously. I can truthfully say some of my content that I've put out isn't the best, but I mean, that's how we all start out, right? But yeah, because we've been pretty consistent with the podcast, and it's been getting some pretty good traction with Instagram too, and especially when we started posting shorts. Shout out to everybody who subscribed to this podcast. Really appreciate you guys, especially sticking around. I know some of our buddies from Lafayette watch. Just shout out to you guys too. But yeah, consistency is key if you want to grow your YouTube channel. And once again, thank you everybody who's subscribed to my channel on my main channel. I love you all. Thank you. You're making my dreams come true.
And that's today's episode.
And that's it. No, I was kidding. Babe, the retention. What are you doing? And with that being said, let's get into the questions. Since you have a lot more, you start off.
How about we go back and forth until you run out?
Okay. You start then.
First question. Well, I'll just go around.
Are you going to say who it's from? Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them are from the same person.
Holy cow. Who's that?
My madrina.
Amelia?
Uh-huh. Your favorite Thanksgiving must-have meal item. Your eggs. Thanksgiving must-have. That's not a Thanksgiving. That's just a general, like, my family you love thing.
Okay, green bean casserole.
Ooh. Yeah. I saw that they're making that too.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm like, yes.
Because I saw nobody was making that. I was kind of like, maybe I can find a way to make it. And then my Nina's like,
okay, maybe like,
honestly, you always have to have mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes are a must.
Yeah, mashed potatoes. If there's no mashed potatoes at a Thanksgiving dinner, I'm walking out. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And if there's gravy, that's a plus. Mm-hmm. But you have to have mashed potatoes for that.
Yeah. But anyways, you have to have gravy because for the turkey.
Yeah. Do you think it's necessary that a turkey should be in a Thanksgiving dinner?
I mean, yes. I mean, I definitely think that ham is superior to turkey.
Oh, I changed my mind. I changed my answer. Ham. Yeah, ham is so good, especially who makes a ham every year.
We usually don't always. We don't.
Well, whoever made it last year smacked. I loved that. I
know we stopped making ham for a while because we'd always make 2 turkeys and nobody would eat the ham. But I'm like, somebody please make ham. I literally will eat only ham and no turkey.
Yeah, ham is the best thing on Thanksgiving. Okay, next thing. This is from Lupe. Shout out Lupe. Thank you for watching. What is your favorite self-care practice?
What's self-care?
Like, is it?
No,
I'm like, damn, this just got deep.
I don't know. Not that I.
Okay, I'll go first. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think mine is. This might sound super cliche, but working out. Working out and staying healthy. I really like pushing my body to its limits. Like, for example, like when I work out, I usually always go all out. Sometimes on some exercises I really don't, but when it comes to cardio towards the end that I don't want to do, that I have to do for me to get to the goals that I want to do, it's probably the hardest thing, but at the same time, the relief of doing it afterwards is probably the best thing for me. So working out and doing hobbies on the side, like editing. It sounds weird, but editing is a nice self-care for me because it kind of relieves my mind of like all the stresses in the world or like whatever is currently going on. But working out is very good for you. Even if you get up for like 20 minutes and go on a walk or something, you're already doing way better than like half of America or half of the world actually. But yeah, mine's working out.
Yeah, that's not mine. I would say just literally like going into a secluded area, literally even, or just like being alone. For me, it's the biggest thing where I need to just be alone. Just either be on my phone or literally just do nothing. If I can just do nothing and just like re-energize, just think about nothing, just that's it. That I would say like just having me time, just like literally just having time to myself is.
She really likes her time to herself.
Yeah.
And it works out in this relationship because I am always fucking busy. I always have a lot of editing to do or video recording to do. So it works out. Okay, next question. Unless you had something to add onto that.
No.
Okay.
Pumpkin or sweet potato pie for Thanksgiving?
Pumpkin.
And I'm making pumpkin pie, so nobody else make pumpkin pie. We always have too much dessert.
I don't think I've ever had sweet potato pie.
Okay, well, somebody makes sweet potato pie.
Yeah, so I'd have to go with pumpkin because I've never tried sweet potato pie.
I don't think I've never had sweet potato pie just because I don't like sweet potatoes.
So. Yeah, sweet potatoes are kind of a interesting flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next question. This is from Alma, my sister. When are you guys ready to start? Hold up. I'm scratching my eye and I botched that. Okay, when are you guys ready to start having babies?
I mean, we've kind of been ready. Like, it's like an on and off. Like, oh, we're ready. We're not ready. Oh, we're ready. Nope. We're not ready.
The conclusion of that is if it happens, we're ready, but we're not in a rush.
But then at the same time, it's like, no, I'm not going back to school and having a kid at the same time. Like, that is just, like, not happening. Like, it'd be okay if I were to have a kid in the summer, like June or July. And then
shoot, we got to start going now.
It's too late. If we had it now, it'd be born in, I think, August or September.
Oh, right when the school year starts. That means that they would be the oldest in their class.
Yeah.
Or youngest.
Depending, because
if we wait to put them in a year.
Or if they're born like early August or late August, because then if they're late, then it's going to be the next.
Yeah, because if it's early, then they're
going to be the oldest.
Yeah. And then if it's, I get it. But
yeah, I mean, really no rush at the moment, but also... And that's not why I'm drinking ginger ale, if that's what people caught.
She really likes ginger ale, and it's actually really good.
Our friend Pito had it at her house, and I'm like, I'll try it. Like, people keep saying it's good. It tastes like Sprite. It doesn't taste like Sprite, but it's really good.
It is really good.
And, yeah.
All right, next question. That was a good question. Thank you, Alma.
If I polled 100% of your coworkers, what percent would not be a fan of you?
Ooh, wait, who's that from?
Amelia.
That's a good question.
All these are hers.
So, like, if she were basically to, like, ask...
Like, all your coworkers, do you like Jose or not?
What percentage of them would like me or not like me?
Not like you.
Okay.
I'm curious.
Are you answering first or am I answering first?
You.
Okay. I think I'm going to say 10%.
Yeah, you're a very likable person at work.
Whoa. What do you mean?
I guess like overall, like you're
I'm your
always
husband. You're supposed to love me.
I do love you.
I know.
That's a different.
Work is work. I'm not trying to have beef at work.
Yeah, that's your thing, and me, I always push the buttons. So I don't know that they don't like me. I just don't think that they like that I will.
Okay, so what's the percentage?
I guess like I'd say maybe 2, maybe wouldn't.
2%?
Like 2 of them. I don't know. Like I only work with like 7 people.
Girl, so that's like 70%.
Is it though? That's like 20%.
2 of them like you, or 2 of them don't like you?
Like
out of 7.
Don't.
So only 2 people like you?
No, 2 people don't.
Oh, okay. That's not that
It's
bad. Well, that's
like 50%.
That's like 2 out of 7 people.
Yeah. But that's just because I call them out on their BS, and they try to call me out, and I'm like, no. I didn't do anything wrong. You're doing it wrong. So, I mean, I've been validated. They say I push them for the right reasons. I haven't got sued yet, so.
Whoa. Yeah, she needs to chill out. If you start pushing some buttons and we get sued, nah, girl. We're like, in for a mess.
Anyways, we're going to continue on.
Okay, next question. Yeah, so I said 10% and Gabby said 2 out of 7 people.
Don't like 2
her.
people probably don't like me because I push buttons.
And, I guess I should probably explain why I said 10%. So, I don't know. I feel like the 10% wouldn't like me, or the 10% that, because I'm a manager at the place that I work at, those are the 10% are the workers that don't do their job. And I, time by time I have to tell them to do their job, or like to not like mess around, or unfortunately I have to tell people to put their phone away, which I don't like doing. But if our boss tells us that people can't have their phones out, so I have to tell people to put their phones away. But most of the time, like, everybody's cool. And like I said, I don't like having beef at work. I just think it's a waste of time, because I'm literally just there to work. If I don't, I mean, obviously I've made friends at work, but if I show up and like have beef with somebody at work, that's just a waste of time. Because I mean, I'm there to get paid. I'm there to get my money. I've made it up in the ranks of the job that I work at, so I'm not really too worried about like having issues with people. And if I have issues with people, I'd probably pull them to the side and be like, hey, like, what's your issue? Like, how can we solve this? Or what did I do to like either piss you off, or like how can I be better at being your manager and not like in the back of my mind thinking about like not like pissing them off.
I just like pissing people off. If I can do it, I will.
Yeah.
And I do it probably
every day.
I mean, give or take. They do things the wrong way, and it's like you just gotta get over it. Like,
that's funny because that's like puts us at polar opposites. I don't like the beef. You like the beef.
Not that I like it. It's just I'm gonna call him out.
Yeah. Okay. Next question is from Val. I think this is his first time asking questions. Shout out my guy. If it's not your first time, I'm sorry.
I scared him today.
Yeah. He told me when I got there. He's like, bro, I thought Gabby told me that because we were supposed to pick up his daughter, and I was we like, did.
And he called and he was like, hey, do you have my daughter? I'm like, no, I don't have your daughter, because I was here already.
And I was with her.
And I was like, he's like, no, do not play with me. I'm like, I literally don't have your daughter. He's like freaking out. I'm like, because I tapped in my husband. I'm like, he's there. And he's like, oh my gosh, you cannot do this to me. He's like, I don't know what was going on. And he's like,
babe, you almost give him a heart attack. Yeah.
Sorry, Val.
Okay, but the question he asked is, if you could spend the rest of your life somewhere outside the country, where would that be?
Wait, what?
If you could spend your life somewhere outside of the U.S., where would that be?
I don't know.
That's a hard question to answer, because the only other place I've been to is Mexico. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I'd want to spend my time over there. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii, but I don't know like how the living situations are there.
It's still the U.S.
Oh, shit, that is still the U.S. That's I have to pick a different country then.
I always thought Greece was somewhere to go that would be really cool, or Italy.
Ooh, the Maldives. Where's that at? Damn, I named it without even knowing where it's at. So you said Greece or Italy?
Yeah.
Why?
Greece, because it's like very tropical. I always see. I mean, that may not be that, but then like there's all these different countries that you hear about. Isn't the holy city in Greece?
I'm not too
Jerusalem?
sure, baby. That's a question you should ask yourself.
Because that's where I mentioned it to your dad, and he's like, "Yeah, we should go to Greece because that's where the."
Oh yeah, I think so, because he really wants to go to that.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I think maybe England. I really want to visit England because I watch a lot of the Sidemen and they live in England and they walk around and do videos there. It doesn't seem too bad. Like they might mainly record in London, but I don't know. I feel like it would be nice to live there. So I would say I want to live there just because I've seen England through like Sidemen videos, and I know some of it, but it would be nice to live in England because like the places around it, the countries around it are very beautiful, and it's not that far of a travel.
Yeah. I mean, we'll never really move away from the U.S., I don't think, just because our family's here and
She said, I don't think so. There's a possibility.
I know we won't. We can visit, but we will never leave. Because then when we have kids, they're not going to know their family because our family is not going to be able to travel.
Yeah.
That much.
I don't know about living, but if I were to have to, it'd probably be England. Yeah. Okay, that's all of my questions. How many more do you have?
I think 3.
3 more. Is that all from Amelia?
I got one more from her.
Okay.
Your dream vacation dream vacay location.
Oh, I already said mine. Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
It's very stereotypical. Like, oh, Hawaii dream vacation. But, I mean, you don't know if it's your dream vacation or not because I haven't gone. So,
yeah. I mean, it's still your dream vacation. I guess I've always wanted to go to Greece. Every time anybody says dream vacation, I think Greece. So
we kind of answered that in the last question. But, yeah, Hawaii, it's kind of expensive to go, though. But we're going.
Eventually.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
I wish. Okay. Next one.
If you could have any dinner guest, dead or alive, who would it be?
Who's this from?
Monica.
Shout out, Monica. Any dinner guest? Do you have an answer to this? Because I don't. I have to think about it.
This is hard. Like, I've been dwelling on this question ever since I saw it. Because I guess, like, for me, like, it's like, what, a celebrity? I don't know. Oh, no, yeah. I'm trying to think now.
Any dinner guest, dead or alive, who would it be? That's a hard one. I think I'm going to have to choose an alive one, though. Is it just one? Or are we limited to just one?
A dinner guest.
A dinner guest.
So you can't bite the whole Sidemen.
What if I count the Sidemen? Like, I'm having the Sidemen over.
It's a group.
Damn.
Not a person.
I would say Mr. Beast just to pick at his mind through YouTube, but that's all. That's like he's said everything like on YouTube, so picking his mind wouldn't really. Well, I don't know. Mr. Beast is at the top of my list, but honestly, I can't really think of anybody. I don't really like at the moment, I don't really look up to anybody besides like YouTube stuff because that's kind of like what I'm grinding out and like editing stuff and all that. So there's a really popular editor named Hillard Smith. He edits Logan Paul's videos. So maybe him or Mr. Beast or Logan Paul or KSI.
I still don't know. Like I had it, like it's right there, but I cannot see like who it is right now in like my brain.
Is it like a singer or an actor?
An actor.
What movie?
I just like my whole mind is like blank.
High School Musical? No. Troy Bolton?
No. I don't know what's going on with Zac Efron right now.
He's getting jacked up for a movie.
That childhood crush gone.
He's got a bowl cut.
Let's see. I don't know. I guess. I really don't know.
She really don't know.
Nobody, because I don't want people in my home.
That's a very you answer. Nobody. Okay, that can be your answer. Nobody.
I'll answer you maybe when I see you next if I know.
If you remember.
Let's see. I got...
How many more?
One more.
Okay, one more.
Technically, Amelia asked, did I give you enough yet? And no, you can always send in more.
I know what this next one is. It's from your DI, right?
When are we moving back to Lafayette?
When are we moving back to Lafayette?
Next year.
What?
I don't know. I'm down to move back.
The answer is never. Because if we were to move back, it'd be West Lafayette.
That's true. You're not wrong.
I'm not wrong. But I don't know. I think... Oh, that's a tough question to answer. Because at the moment, the circumstances we're in right now, not anytime soon. But if for any reason we needed to move back because you were pregnant and the situation would be better if we were over there and we could find a house over there. Because if we were to move back to West Lafayette, or let's just say Lafayette, if we were to move back there, it'd have to be into a house.
Regardless, our next move is a house. So whether it's going to be here in Indianapolis area or home, I don't know. We'll see.
This is home.
Well, home.
Yeah,
That's still going to be always
Old Town
home.
home. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't know. It's just hard because, like, if we move, the podcast becomes very difficult.
Yeah. Honestly,
but I'm not going to base my move on that. Like, our whole life on that, if that makes sense.
Oh, no. We shouldn't base our whole life on it because there's other, like, things that we can do. We could do Zoom stuff, but which I wouldn't want to do. But not basing off a move off of just, like, the podcast situation isn't really the best way to go because, like I said, the internet is a thing. Mm-hmm. Zoom is a thing. We could do that. But okay, so adding on to that question, what would make you want to move back to Lafayette?
Having a surplus of family there to help out with our kids. Because, like, my grandma, my mom, your parents, your two siblings could help out. All my aunts, my cousins, like, some of them are old enough to watch kids. So, like, we'd have all of them to rely on. Yeah, we have a little family here, but it's been, like, it's really hard when it's, like, just, like, two people to rely on. Versus 20.
Yeah. There's so much, like, shit in Lafayette. Like, I don't know. I feel like our relationship ended up working out the way it did because we moved away from Lafayette.
Yeah, and it's good to grow and move out. I 100% think that everybody, if you can, should move away just to get away from home, because then you get out of your niche. Like, home doesn't feel like home, but it's home always. So, like, those things that you grow, and our relationship grew. We grew individually. Like, I don't think we'd be where we are now if we were in Lafayette still. But I mean, there's nothing wrong with moving back either. So.
And there's nothing wrong with staying.
No. There's not. I don't know.
Okay, let's say we do move back to Lafayette.
Steak here is expensive, though. Like,
is it
crazy.
steak?
Expensive. Steak here is expensive.
Steak here's expensive?
Daycare.
Oh, you slurred your words there, and it sounded like you said steak here's expensive. Daycare's expensive in general.
That's what I'm saying. So if we have family that will help out.
But now you need to have a circle of trust within those family members because not everybody's going to be watching our kid.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what I mean, I trust your parents, my grandma, my mom, and Christy. Yeah. I trust her.
Yeah, I think there's we have a lot of family members, but there's only a pick few. That's terrible.
I mean, I trust all of my immediate family. I guess it's technically extended. Immediate to me, but like Theo's, like all my mom's siblings, like.
Yeah, like your uncles and aunts.
Yeah. I trust all of them with our child. I mean, yeah. Half of them helped raise me, so.
Yeah, and you're a spoiled little brat. I'm kidding. I think on my side, I only trust my parents and like my sisters. And Pablo and Karen too.
Yeah.
But, well, because like I don't really see my uncles and aunts. Well, no, I said I would trust Christy. I trust her. Mm-hmm. And mi padrino Samuel. And so we're dropping a lot of names here. They'll be all right. It's like 42 minutes in. But yeah, I trust them. But, I mean, honestly, I really would like to move back to Lafayette just for that convenience. But I don't know what it is. Because, like, growing up, like, everybody that I grew up with, either one, got married, isn't divorced. Two, has like 5 baby mamas. And I'm not saying any of this is going to happen to us. I'm just saying, like, that's the vibe that's over there.
Yeah, but they stayed there. That's the thing. We went out. We grew. Like,
that's what I'm saying. We went out and grew, but if we go back, we'll be there.
Doesn't mean we're going back. We're taking what we have, the foundation that we build there, and we're going to continue to grow our foundation.
So now if we were to go back there and live there, would we be there for the rest of our lives?
Not to say that we would.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still up in the air if we ever do or not.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, yeah, but thank you for the questions, everybody who asked, especially Amelia. She asked, like, what, 5 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you to Amelia, because we had literally 11 or 12 questions that we did today. And what was I going to say? Oh, I wanted to talk about one last thing, but I forgot.
Popcorn.
Popcorn? What about popcorn?
Popcorn's good. What's your favorite popcorn?
Mine? Mine is a cheesy one. Yeah.
Kettle corn is where it's at.
Kettle corn.
It's sweet, salty, so
good. Dang, that's. I really need to start writing this stuff down.
Yeah.
Like I do
every single time.
Yeah, like I do with my YouTube channel ideas.
Recap. YouTube questions. And that's it.
Yeah, so we did YouTube questions.
Hopefully Pablo and Karen are doing good. Not saying anything regarding their status on things, but they are well. Everyone's well. Hopefully soon you'll see Pablo back on the podcast and he can give you guys a life update.
I cannot wait for that episode, by the way.
Yeah. Just know that if you're watching now, I am trying to pick it up, trying to keep it lively for you. I'm not as talkative as you. I don't have the quick questions or anything, but maybe we can get a guest on and that'll help.
Yeah, we do need to get a guest on. I've been trying to work on that, but I can't really think about. Let's get Lupe.
I know you're listening. Hopefully so.
If you're listening this far, trying to just message her after this. Yeah, you'd be down?
I'd be down. Yeah. Hey.
Hey, you bet. Yeah,
we can either come to you or you can come to us. But just let us know.
Yeah, but
if we come to you, just let us know if you'd be okay with recording in your home.
Yeah, but shout out to Gabby because, like we said, Pablo's in paternity leave right now. She's pulling the weight. I'm really excited to have a guest on with you, because I've only ever had a guest on with Pablo.
Mm-hmm.
But if we have Lupe on, I think that'd be a really good guest, because you guys are like best friends. So like the questions there would be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But I low-key miss Pablo on the podcast. I know he's doing well. They're all doing well. And I know you guys miss him. But he's going to be back soon. This is the second episode without him. And this is also episode 60. That's so freaking nuts. Episode 60. We really appreciate everybody who's been watching, who subscribed. But if you guys liked the video, go ahead, drop that like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode.